So it seems I was able to tear myself away from Super Smash Bros. Brawl for long enough to give you guys another video. Now I'm kind of deprived from sleep because seeing as the game is pretty much legalized crack. So please forgive me if the video is a little choppy.
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that lets you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come. And I'ma remain a soldier till the war is won.
It is an exciting time to be a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Or maybe I should say, it's an exciting time to be a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh player. This past weekend was a MegaCon convention, so I'm sure that those of you who went didn't catch this news, but for those of you who don't live in South Florida or are form junkies, you caught all the action at the latest Shonen Jump Championship tournament. First and foremost, thank yous are in order for Mr. and forgive me for my pronunciation, Jeff Pirozashad. This guy's Upper Deck's premier event specialist. He's the guy that brings us all the cool playmats at events, as well as tournament structure. And with the new format that he created, Jeff has outdone himself by far. Here's the announcement of the prize structure, courtesy of Metagame.com's Matt Murphy. A Shonen Jump Championship is a 2-day event featuring a cutoff at the top 32 players at the end of a 10-round event. Those who make the second day of competition will have more than just packs to look forward to. 4 rounds of a Swiss format will be played, after which the event will be cut to the top 8 players, who will play off for an astounding and impressive set of prizes. Some prizes may look familiar since the event supports and expands upon the old structure. Players who manage to place 9th through 16th after the second day will receive packs and an iPod Shuffle, while 5th through 8th finishers will receive a Nintendo DS. Of course, what has everybody talking and traveling great distances for is the first place prize, which already has many people drooling over. On top of a sweet gaming laptop ridged with top-of-the-end hardware, the tournament champion receives a copy of the new prize card, Doom Caliber Knight, as well as a beautiful trophy with the first 5 prize cards embedded in it, sealed in a beautiful crystal. 6 prize cards is fun, but it wasn't enough for Jeff and the folks at Upper Deck. On top of that, the champion also receives a copy of each prior prize card that isn't contained in the trophy. That's 11 prize cards in all, 5 in the trophy and 5 separate for you to put in your decks. The next part is a little bit more interesting. Second place wins a Nintendo DS, a 16GB iPod Touch, and a copy of Doom Caliber Knight, as well as his or her choice of any of the past 5 prize cards. The remaining 4 are divided up in the following fashion. Third place finisher chooses one of the 4 remaining prize cards and receives a Nintendo Wii as well as a copy of Doom Caliber Knight. The 4th place finisher gets the same thing except he or she chooses one of the 3 remaining prize cards. The last 2 cards are saved for side event drawing tournament, which will hand a winner 1 copy of Doom Caliber Knight and hand the runner-up his or her choice of one of the 2 remaining prize cards. The last prize card goes to the winner of the side event drawing. And that's still not all, because anyone who makes day 2 will receive a bonus prize. Players placing 17th through 32nd get an uncut sheet of 10 super rares from Phantom Darkness. And players from 2nd through 16th will earn a similar sheet of Phantom Darkness secret rares. Speaking about Shonen Jumps, although Dark Armored Dragon seems to be every champion's prize card, 6 Samurai decks have become very playable recently. With one winning Shonen Jump already and another making the top 32 in the previous jump, 6 Samurai decks have become a solid deck. For those of you who talk to me on a regular basis, you know what 3 things I believe a deck must do well to even be considered competitive. But for those of you who don't, here they are. A championship level deck must be able to do these 3 things consistently, and at almost any given time during a duel. Destroy, special summon, and draw or search for cards. Now when I say this, please keep in mind I mean being able to do all of these more often than your opponent. Six Samurai, up until Phantom Darkness set, had no problem destroying cards or special summoning them. However, they had only reinforcements of the army to speed up getting the cards into their hand. But with the new set, they now have Spirit of the Six Samurai and Unity of the Six Samurai. And I don't think that after the release of these 2 cards, that Six Samurai decks doing well is merely coincidence. All in all, that's what's going on in the Yu-Gi-Oh world right now. Six Samurai has become a solid deck in the competitive scene, and there's a new Shonen Jump format for prizes, whether it's just for the 50th Shonen Jump tournament, or if it's going to be a consistent trend for all the tournaments to come, is yet to be seen, but it would be nice if they continued with this new format. There is a cool article on Metagame about Bigger and Better, how to trade your cards or whatever and make a game of it. There's a link in the side if you want to check that out, as well as other links to the other things that I spoke about in the video about the 50th tournament for the Shonen Jump. Well, I guess that's about it. I'm about to hit up some more Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and the next time you see me, most likely will be on Wi-Fi. Thanks for watching.